What's up everybody, this is Skyrocket and come to another video review. And today we're reviewing the WWE Wrestlemania 35 Elite, The Boss, Sasha Banks. That's right, finally found these Wrestlemania 35 Elites, and they do not disappoint. I actually went to Ollie's actually last night, and they were having this big old sale where it's like, I think it was like 25% off everything, especially toys. So I went into the toy section and I found this, and I went absolutely crazy because I've been looking for this for a while. So I'm glad I finally got my hands on it. Anyways, before we do the figures, look at the packaging first. And it's nice looking packaging here. You know, I like how they always do the WrestleMania theme packages. Got the Elite Collection down there. Includes Raw Women's Championship. Got the WrestleMania 35 logo up there. Sasha Banks, Elite Collection, True Effects. Got a picture right there, and here's the price tag, $12.99, but because of the 25% off thing that they were doing, I was able to get this for $9, which is awesome. Sasha Banks right there. And in the back, we got a picture of Sasha Banks from the event, which is WrestleMania 32. And her stats, you can pause right there if you want to read. Career highlights. And about, you can pause right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the set, of course, we got Sasha, we got Triple H, The Undertaker, and Scott Hall. When I went to Ollie's, they had 2 Sasha Banks, 2 Triple H, 1 Undertaker, and they did not have Scott Hall, which is a shame because I really want that Scott Hall. Undertaker, I'm going to pass on him because I got the original release of that figure when the WrestleMania 32 Elite set came out. Triple H, I'm going to take another look at him. I wasn't too sure about the face scan, but it looks okay in person. Maybe I'll look at it one more time if they still have it next time I go, and I'll pick it up. We'll see. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging. So let's open up the Boss and see what we got. We'll be right back. Here we have the Boss, Sasha Banks. Open up now the package. Now this figure is awesome. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. There's a couple complaints I have with it, but overall it's a fantastic figure. First up, we'll take a look at the accessories, which is honestly one of my biggest complaints about this figure is this accessory right here. The table, which is supposed to represent basically when Lita revealed the Raw Women's Championship during the pre-show. Now, what I don't like is the table itself. As you can see, it's very wobbly. Like, it doesn't, like, stand up straight at all. Like, it's, like, very wobbly, and it's hollow. But still, they could have molded it better so it stands up straight. Because like I said, it's, like, very wobbly. And also, why does this figure come with the Raw Women's title? I mean, it's cool it comes to the table, but why does it come with the Raw Women's title? I guess for the display purposes, but if they were going to include this, they should have included it with the Elite Series 54 Charlotte Flair, because Charlotte Flair actually won the championship that night. Sasha did not. Oh, sorry about the truck outside. I mean, it's still cool that she comes with it, but it doesn't make sense why she comes with it, because she did not win this title. Oh, well. Anyways, here's the championship. That's very nice. This is my second Raw Women's title, so I already have one of these. I might trade this away or something. Got a little scratch right there on the strap, but that's fine, because my other one's fine. And it buckles in the back pretty nicely. It's actually the softer rubber, so it's not like super like thick where you can't get the buttons and the holes. And then you can either put it on the figure or you can put it on the table if you want to, which is pretty nice. And now here's Sasha herself. Now this figure is awesome. Her accessories herself, she comes with her glasses and the Boss necklace. Now there's 2 things you can do with the glasses. You can have them sit here on top of her head if you want to, because if you see right here, they actually molded the frame of the glasses in her hair. So you put it on, see if it's just like that. So they molded the frame in there, which is cool, which is actually something they did not do before. Or if you want to, as you see, there's little holes in between her hair and her face. So if you wanted to, you could put the glasses on, but it's a very, very tight fit. Like, you really had to, like, really push him in there. So it's a very tight fit. So I wouldn't do that often. And like I said, she comes with her Boss necklace, which tucks underneath her hair and around her neck. If I can get it off. Which I think it's actually around her neck. I don't think it's separated. Yeah, it's actually around her neck. It's not separated like the Walgreens exclusive one was. Because if you remember the Walgreens exclusive one, the chain was actually separated, so you can just pull it out if you wanted to. That's kind of dumb. Head scan's okay. This is the same head scan we got from the Elite Series 44, and that head scan looked very disappointing on that figure. But on this one, because of the true effects and the way they painted it, it doesn't look too bad. On that one, it looked terrible. On this one, it's okay. It's probably the worst Sasha Banks head scan I've ever seen. No, I'm sorry, the second worst. The worst was her first ever figure, which is Basic Series 59. That was a terrible freaking head scan. Because the attire is incredible. This is like my favorite Sasha Banks attire ever, aside from the infamous NXT TakeOver match that she had in Brooklyn against Bayley for the NXT Women's title. That attire was awesome too, which I hope we get a figure of that attire at some point. But aside from that, this is my favorite attire Sasha's ever wore. This is from WrestleMania 32, which was inspired by Eddie Guerrero's attire from No Way Out 2004 when he beat Brock Lesnar to win the championship. So as you see, you can definitely see the inspiration right there. It's a very similar design. Nice detail there on the arm wraps. And the top right there. Paint's nice and clean up here, you know, with these studs. Hopefully this gold paint doesn't fade, because I always hate it when they use gold paint on figures because it always fades away. Then down to her pants. There's the design on the side. And it says Legit Boss on the back. Red knee pads as usual. And Sasha Banks. As you see, it looks a lot like the flame kick pads that Eddie Guerrero wore that night at No Way Out 2004. So I thought that was cool that Sasha inspired that. You know, made a gear inspired by the No Way Out attire. That's pretty cool. Now for comparisons, do a couple comparisons here. Since this figure is based on WrestleMania 32, it would be appropriate to compare her to another figure from WrestleMania 32, the Elite Series 54 Charlotte Flair. So there, so you can kind of create that match a little bit. All we need now is Becky Lynch, and then we can recreate that triple threat match from WrestleMania 32. So it's pretty good. And also, my second favorite Sasha Banks figure I own, the Walgreens exclusive Elite. As you see, like I said, the necklace is actually separated. Not sure if that was intentional, but that's how mine came. So I kind of wish that's how this necklace was, so that way it's separated, so you can easily pull it out if you wanted to. Take the glasses off. See, this head scan's much better, so who knows? I might do a head swap and get somebody to paint the hair for me. Or, I don't know, I'll track down a basic figure of Sasha with this head scan, because there's tons of them with this head scan, and I'll paint the hair or some of that, or if somebody do it, and swap it on this one. I don't know, we'll see. Which one do you think is better? In terms of the head sculpt and the likeness, I like this, the Walgreens one better. But in terms of the attire, I like this WrestleMania one better. Our articulation is pretty much what you would expect. Head can rotate 360, but because of her hair, it hinders it quite a bit. I can even get it to move. There we go. Yeah, her hair really gets in the way. Can't look down, and it can't look up either. Focus. There it goes. Arms will rotate 360. They can go in and out. Rotate at the bicep, at the elbow. Rotate at the wrist. Speaking of the hands, I'm glad they used the gripping hands instead of the closed fist and the open palm. It has the upper torso joint, which can move all over the place. Waist. And the legs can go forward about that far. And back to the original position. They can go in and out. Rotate at the thigh. Single jointed knee, because this was before we had double jointed knees on the women figures, on the Elites. So single jointed knee. And the knee pad does not hinder it, thankfully. Swivel the boot and hinge, but it does not have the ankle pivot. So overall, this is a great figure. You know, aside from a few small complaints with it, like I said, the head scan and didn't really, and the glasses are a very tight grip or a very tight fit. And the fact that it includes the women's title, which doesn't make any sense. Aside from all that, it's a fantastic figure. So if you missed out on this figure and you still want it, check your local Ollie's and you might find this. Or if you're looking for any other figure from that set, you know, be sure to check it out, and happy hunting. So I'll give this figure I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. So overall, this is a great figure. So pick it up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Once again, if you missed last week's video, I had to make a new Instagram and a new Facebook because my old accounts got taken down. So if you haven't followed me on my new Facebook or my new Instagram yet, be sure to click the links down below and check those out. And you can message me anytime you want. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.